Well, hello, YouTube. It's live. It's another sci-fi show. That's all right, Joseph. I've just seen your message now. Yeah, enjoy your dinner. It's Tuesday, and what are you having for dinner? it's, I've got to sort myself. I think I'm going to a fish and chip shop tonight. I don't know if I can be bothered cooking anything. I'm gonna phone up and order some. So week. Oh God, I don't know. 3 months of lockdown, yeah, and next week the shop's open. And what a week we've had! Look what's going on in America: riots and all this political stuff that's going on, and and it's happening over there in the rest of the world. Hi, Real Talk. How are you, bud? Hi, Samuel. Hope you're well. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. Yeah, they ripped a statue down in Bristol the other day. I'm not getting political about it. I understand why people are pissed about a lot of things, you know, and I think it's time for change. I think the politicians need to start listening to people now. But that's as far as I'm going. My political views on here. I don't want to get shot down. I don't condone looting and rioting, but yeah, I think people are pretty pissed about a lot of stuff. I mean, we've been through quite a lot over the last few months. People have lost their jobs. We've all tried to do the right thing. Sometimes, I mean, I do get annoyed with them all, when they're protesting, and it's a democratic right, but we're all under this, how do you say, a pandemic as well. But, I mean, I have been going out more. So I have started wondering about more wearing face masks. I will be so glad to get my bloody haircut, you know. But yes, shops are open next week. CX is open on Monday as well. Yes, that's one good thing. I know where I'm going Monday. So who's on tonight? We've got a bit to talk about. Real Talk RTC. Hi, how are you, buddy? It's Samuel. Good to see you. Are you okay, RTC? Britain's has still first. Yeah, it does. Yep. Yeah, well, the democratic decisions have been made. You know, Samuel Pound, I don't mean to be nosy. I will tell you privately, I don't discuss that on air. So I'd rather, I will tell you, I'd tell you offline. Hi Jane, how are you? I don't discuss personal life on air, mate, where I work and what I'm doing and all this. It's for the best. It's right, but sure. Rumor has it, I just done a news thing, which I tried messing about with news logos and that. I think it's been a bit of a disaster actually. But it's how do you say it? It's William Shatner wants to go back to Star Trek. I think he's past it. He's hung his toupee up and that's it. But Jason Isaacs definitely wants to come back as Lorca Prime, which I'm absolutely fascinated by it. I'll say Germany has at least proportional representation, 6 big parties instead of 2 in Britain. I agree, mate. I think that we need massive political change, but on the right way, to be fair with people. I think corporations have got too much influence over our politicians. I'm not jumping into the whole new world order thing. I'm not into all that. But how do you say it's? I'm gonna think it's like I just think we need to change. I just think common sense needs to be brought in now. There's certain political things that really like high rents and people's earnings, and politicians shouldn't be allowed to get backhanders from corporations, lobby groups. I think that the environment. I mean, I could sit on here and go on for hours about it. I don't have any answers to it, but I know these problems need sorting out. And the way you're going to change it is at grassroots level. Germany has at least proportional represent 6 big parties. I'll chase Samuel. Yeah, well, I thought I'd try it. I've been messing around with that. Is it that editing thing? And I tried putting the news logos. It didn't turn out right. So I wanted it at the end as well. The media in Britain is incredible, unfair to Labour. Not, yeah, I agree. No, it's. I think all of it needs sorting out. It's like getting in your garden and resorting it. I don't have any answers, but I believe in fair play. Martin, have you seen Bill and Ted trailer 3? It looks like no, I haven't, Jane. I didn't know. What is there a trailer out for Bill and Ted 3? I didn't know that. Right, do you know? My thoughts on Bill and Ted 3 is a bit. Oh, it's just. I just think it's a bit. It's a bit sort of sad. Well, not sad. I like the first one. I thought the first one brilliant. Second one, I was sort of, it were all right. I wouldn't say both of them, but I'm not interested in the third one. I just rather see something new. Samuel, I thought it looked good, Jen. Are they still travelling around in telephone box? Is he in it as well? The cool dude, him with the glasses, with the sunglasses. Is he in it? I might give it. Thanks for that, Jen. I didn't know that had been released. Samuel, Star Trek, all of it's on Netflix, but the whole lot except Star Trek Picard. You got Discovery, TOS, Next Gen, DS9, Voyager, even the cartoon series. But you've got Star Trek Picard is on Amazon. Sure, that's the problem. I'm surprised Netflix never jumped on that. I really am surprised. But it looks like Captain Lorca could be coming back, but Lorca of our universe, not Mirror Lorca. I think Mirror Lorca survived when he got ejected into space, and he got disintegrated. But what was it, the mycelial network? I think he got transported somewhere else. And if Jason Isaac said he's open to a return, there's been discussions in the background. It's started, and I'll hang on. I'll start watching when I finish Merlin. All right, I've not seen Merlin yet. I've watched Atlantis. I wasn't that so impressed with it. You know, that one on BBC. I watched a few episodes of that, switched it off. I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 6 at the moment. I've got 5 episodes to go, and I'll finally be through and then catch up with a new one. I'll start watching when I've finished Merlin. Cormac Musk, yes, it is. I'd look at that Snowpiercer. I was a bit annoyed because it's only one episode a week, innit? I was hoping like the old series would be on there. And, well, I'm not going to bother with it now. I sort of like enjoyed the first episode. I've seen the film, that was shit. Well, it was all right, but I don't know what TV series is going to go. But I know there's a second season to Snowpiercer. So what I might do is just let it all build up the 10-episode run and then jump in. But the thing I was disappointed with on the final episode was Space Force. I don't know if you've seen Space Force, but it's disappointing at the end. Right, hang on. Do a live reaction of Bill and Ted's trailer 3. Hang on then. Well, I won't be able to show it, Jane, unless I can share it. Share screen. Right, hang on then. Right, I'm going to go find, what is it? Bill and Ted's Adventure 3. I'll show you my reaction. If I can share it, I will do. But I don't know how to do that. So what are we on? Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted 3. Let's have a look at this. Official musical trailer. Right. I'll put it on now. Around pictures. Right. I'm going to try and share the screen. Share screen. Select window or screen. Firefox stream here the entire screen might sound fun. No, it's not letting me do it. We'll allow window or share screen. Right. Hang on. Let's go this. Can I allow a Firefox cannot? Oh God! Right. No, I don't think I can watch it, Jane. But it's it's not having it. So let's. I've tried sharing, share screen. Right. Let's try one more time. Right. I'll put it on anyway. Right. Let's have a look. Starting at a music venue. Right. Let's have a look at this. Oh, right. The back of that town. Oh, God. All right. This summer. Oh, the telephone box. Fucking hell. All right. Yeah. I'm watching Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted free trailer. All right. Oh, they've got deaths in it as well. Fucking hell, deaths back. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Way. Oh, there's like, yeah, party on Sunday. That would. Well, that were interesting. Well, that were interesting. Right, hang on. It started on Netflix, right? Samuel Pat, you must watch Merlin. The first series decent, but then it proves massive. Every series till the last couple series are ridiculously amazing. Hello, Joseph. How are you? Good to have you, mate. I've just watched. Jane asked if we could take a look at the Bill and Ted. Actually, I've got to say, I was a bit skeptical about it, but I was sort of, from what I saw, it looked all right. But I don't think I'll be going at cinema. So yeah, I'm just not that bothered. Have you seen Bill and Ted? I thought it looks, but it does look good. I mean, they've put the money into that, though, haven't they? You know, what effects in that. I'll start watching when I've finished Merlin. Come on, yes, it is. Do a live reaction, Bill and Ted trailer, please, mate. I've done that. It was all right. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like, I didn't get excited about it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it looks all right. I mean, I'm a big fan of Keanu Reeves. I think he's a really decent human being, you know? You know, sure, didn't the other guy become like a director of cult movies and stuff? You know. Hi, Joseph. Good to have you on. Joseph, I got Rockford Files. I've got Rockford Files on DVD. How do you know? Doctor Who's Blu-rays sold out. I got some Tom Baker Doctor Who Blu-rays sold out. Have they released a new series, a box set of Tom Baker Doctor? I've got all the other sets. Last one I got was Sylvester McCoy one. You know, I got that one. Mike, hello, Mike. How are you? Good to see you, mate. I did get your message. I did get a comment of the week, but it's I couldn't respond to it because sometimes YouTube move comments into spam box and it gets really annoying. It's happened. Nathan's Gavin sends me comments and other stuff, and they just keep moving it. Really annoying. Yeah, no, that's fine, Jane. Like I said, it was all right. I want. Do you know what I mean? I want like edge of my seat about it. I think to me, Bill and Ted were that type of film when I was, you know, in my 20s. You know, maybe it just seemed that type. It sort of had that effect for me. You know. What is your favourite Star Wars film? Rogue One. Samuel Parsons, they released season 14. All right, I might have to take. Oh, the new, yeah, with the Doctor. Yeah, the what is it? The Lady Doctor. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not. I don't think I'm going to. The last series was better than the one before. Hello, Claude. How are you, bud? Hope you're safe and you're all right. Like that. I like the Alien head. I thought it was really cool. Cormac, the free Hangover movies are also now available on Netflix, along with Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, a few other awesome series. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, and Amazon sort of upgraded itself as well, to a couple of movies, new ones. Oh God, with the White House, is it Angel Down or something? And Olymp, not Olymp, is it Olymp? It's Angel Down. It's I forgot the Scottish fella, the actor, did that fucking terrible movie in that submarine. God, that was shit. That was. Uh, I wish they'd reissue Joseph. I wish they'd reissue the Peter Davison ones. Yeah, I'd like to see more of that. I really would. Samuel Parnell said, "Oh right, Tom Baker, right? Really? Looks like I'll be buying that this week then. When did that come out? Also, I want John Pertwee season 7 come out on Blu-ray. Yeah, I want that. Do you know something? That's the one I want. It's all anything to do with Pertwee. For me, it's. I picked up Voyage to the Bottom at Sea movie yesterday. I reviewed it today, which was sort of interesting. Samuel, yeah, my favourite episode, 3, 4, and Rogue One. Yeah, Rogue One for me. Coco, thanks, Alien Head came quite well. I like the teeth sticking out for it. Looks good on the wall, mate. Sam, it came out a month or so ago, but good luck getting it then. Yeah, I know they're going for stupid money. I'll get hold of it. They'll turn up and CX or something like that. That's open Monday. Computer Exchange is open again. Excellent. Really glad about that. Will Forbidden Planet be open next week? Came out a month ago, but good get Mike, I recently saw The Invisible Man 2020. I loved it. Have you seen it? Did you like it? No, I've not seen it, but I will give it a look. Doctor Who The Invasion, very good episode. The first episode of 40s. Yes, it is, Jane. Yeah. I just ordered Baba Black Sheep and David DVD. Robert Conrad. Oh God, you're going back there. DVD. Robert Conrad. I've got Black Sheep Squadron on DVD. Do you remember Black Sheep Squadron? I've just got a copy of The Day After Tomorrow. I thought it was quite good. I think I've seen that. I'm thinking, is that where World freezes over? And Dennis, what is it? Oh, he's in it, isn't he? I forgot his name now. What they call it? We're in that film where he got miniaturized. He was like a big actor. You don't see him. He was in G.I. Joe, General Hawk, wasn't he? God, that's a film I don't want to talk about. God, G.I. Joe, absolutely shit, wasn't it? And don't start me on the second one. Black Sheep, Coco, I've got a couple of The Day After Tomorrow. Yeah, it was good with the ice, yeah. I quite like that. I like 2012 as well for some reason. Don't ask, I just do. Coco got the couple of Sam watching the War Games at the moment. Cool. I had favourite Troutman episodes at War Games. Cormac, I was watching Jodie Whittaker being interviewed on this morning and saw the stream and the suggestions. Also, do you watch Rick and Morty? No, but my friend's wife does. She's a big fan of it. Coco, Dennis Quaid, that's it. Hey, what happened to him? He was cool with Dennis Quaid, wasn't he? He was back in the 80s. I'd just been watching Land of the Giants classic series. Dina Lund died recently, didn't she? A couple of months ago. I loved Land of Giants. It was absolutely brilliant. Daniel Tom, here's Johnny. Who's your favourite new series Doctor Who companion? In this series now, none of them. I like Bradley Walsh. I'm not really a big fan of any of them, really, to be honest. I'd say Bradley Walsh in this series. The best companions is Rose Tyler and Clara. I didn't have time for Amy Pond, but she's fantastic as Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy. Who's your favorite? Rose Tyler. Yeah, definitely Rose Tyler. I don't know if she was cool with Billy Piper. The second Doctor episode is way better than Jodie Whittaker's 2 seasons of Doctor Who. Oh God, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been watching. I prefer the classics, though. The best new Doctor for me, it was definitely David Tennant. David Tennant. It was David Tennant. Hang on, just on a text. Oh right, I've just had a text message. Better respond to that. So don't worry, I'm not exactly still. I put my phone on silent. Uh, so but hang on, right? Let me catch. I'll get back to that. So, are you going, Samuel? All right, then. Look after yourself, bud, and see you next week. The second Doctor episodes were about the Judgment 2 seasons. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Marvel's Agents of Shield episode 3 is on tomorrow, and in the last episode, they left. Don't give me any spoilers, Daniel. On 5 episodes to end of season 6. Don't. I know what happens with Coulson. I don't. No. Jenna Coleman. Whoa, yeah, definitely. She's playing Queen Victoria, isn't she, in The Crown or something? Joseph Adam. I have a strange dream last night. Melissa John Hart, and Tom Baker working together at my house. What type of work? Daniel's Doctor Capaldi was the best new Doctor for me, and Tom Baker is the old Doctor for me. No, it's for me. I love Capaldi, Tennant, Matt Smith. I were in and out with the new Doctor, Jodie, and well, I'm still sat on the fence with her. Jane. Oh God, Jamie. He ended up in Emmerdale Farm, Jane. Right, hang on. Let's get this shared. Right. Right, what's going on? Right. No, let's get that off. Right. Give me a sec. Right, that's that. Oh, no, it's just a friend who wants to meet up later on, so I might go out later. I've been going out more. I think you can't hide away in the house anymore, really, can you? Jamie was in Emmerdale Farm, Joe Sugden. I forgot his name now. He was in a lot of stuff. And Peter Purvis were in the first season of Doctor Who as the companion, and he ended up in Blue Peter. These are British programs, Jane, that are institutions. If you Google Blue Peter Purvis, he was with William Hartnell, and he ended up being his children's presenter for about 20 years with John Knox and Valerie Singleton. I'm going back there. Capaldi and is it Julie Jubb or something? I forgot her name. She was sexy. I've strange Melissa Joan Hart. I saw her recently over there, actually. She's very nice. Joseph, I've strange dream last night. Melissa Joan, all right. Capaldi was the best new Doctor for me, and Tom Baker is the old Doctor for me. Yeah, Pertwee, Baker, Tennant, Capaldi, brilliant. Can't knock him. And McCoy for some reason. McCoy, I just McCoy. Joseph Adam next on my 31st Magnum PI and the team. I've got them, but I've got Magnum all 9 seasons on Blu-ray. I did review, and I've got A-Team as well, which I don't know. I wasn't sort of too impressed with. Well, A-Team's all right. It's like you can watch a couple of episodes of it, and then it starts doing your head in. And by the time you get to later seasons, it's all the same thing, isn't it? And I just haven't got time for it, really. But I did enjoy the original first season. Did you know there was a different face? Yeah, for one out in the pilot episode, they had a different guy, and they had this different guy who were what is it? They had this different guy who played face. I don't know what happened to him. I really don't know what happened to him. Mike, when are the opening theatres in your city? Will you be going to them when they open, or will you be waiting longer after they open? Right. I've had this discussion with Copeland on the podcast. What's interesting about that, I don't think I'm going back to the cinema. I don't know what happened there. We've got some static stuff going on there. You know, did anybody say that? And I don't know how your branch get clean icon. I don't know. Well, something untechnical. All right, I'm still streaming. Did you see that came across the screen? Right, Mike, the cinema. It's I'm short of with the cinema. I'm very wary about going there. I cannot afford to catch that COVID thing, and I'm not going to the cinema. I'm not. I'll wait. I'll somehow download the latest films because I can't. I don't know. I just think cinemas are going to finish now because, like, big movie companies are going to start looking, thinking, well, if I own a streaming platform, if I spent $80 million on a movie, I could put online, charge everybody 10 quid and the entire family watch it at home. Because don't forget, they have to pay to show it and then it gets part of the cost. Do you know what I mean? And they did it with that Trolls, didn't they? And it made a load of money. Right. Jane, why they had the audio from first dot second dot destroyed the episodes? The BBC wiped a load of them out back in 80s, Jen. Episodes are turning up from all over Wales. Quite a few from Africa, funny enough. But they kept a lot of the audio on tape, so there's quite a lot of audio out there. But they destroyed it because they wanted when they were like with video on that, they wanted to, instead of buying more video, they wanted to put other stuff on it. So it's cheaper to erase it, you know, but it's didn't quite work. Big mistake. They could have made millions out of that. Coco, did you like Jamie in the second Doctor or the sixth Doctor and Lovely Parrot in the two Doctors? Yes, I quite like that. And Servalan as well from Black 7. Where there were them two cannibals. Oh my God, Kirk is returning to track and Will William Shatner return. No, he's not. No. They can't. I mean, I've been reading this all week. Will the toupee himself return to Star Trek? I mean, come on. He's like fucking 90. And what they're going to do with him? They could bring him. I'll tell you who they could bring him back as the Mirror Kirk. You know, as Emperor Kirk. I thought that'd have been good with Lorca. You know, I thought that'd be quite a good team up. You know, like Kirk, Emperor Kirk from the future or something. Or you could have Kirk under Mirror Lorca serving him, you know, because he could be like Emperor of the Galaxy now. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm up for Lorca coming back, though, definitely. You know, I'm rather excited about that. You know, Lorca coming back. Coldcloud's Paris American accent. Oh, it's terrible. I've met her, you know. It is terrible. Oh my God, Kirk is turning to Staten. Well, yeah, again, he's like 80, and yet again they brought Patrick Stewart back. I mean, yeah, but what they're going to do with him? He died in Generations, didn't he? Unless, there is part of him left in the Nexus, like another version of him. Didn't you leave like a temporal thing of yourself? Maybe, I don't know. But there's canon to contemplate, unless it's Mirror Kirk. Well, we could. I'd like to know what really happened to evil Tiberius. You know, but I know that we got Star Trek Continues, and then there's the Mirror Universe books, but they're not considered canon, are they? So what happened to Emperor Kirk? Remember what Kirk said to Spock? One man can change it all. You know what I mean? Which should be interesting. I did read, they did bring out some big books years ago about the Mirrorverse, about how Spock destroyed the Empire. He purposely destroyed it. basically the plan was right. This is in the there were two big paperbacks came out, right? Mirrorverse ones, and when Spock took over, he got rid of everybody, right, in the book. So I mean, you wouldn't want Spock as your enemy, would you? Right, and he took over. He purposely destroyed the Empire, but all the knowledge and all the science, all the like super clever people and all this, they all found this planet somewhere in the galaxy, and they all went created this massive library, and they were building ships there, and the works out in 100 years' time they'll come out and create the Federation, and they had agents all over the galaxy watching the situation until they built up what they were going to do, because they knew the alliance of the Cardassians and the Klingon would fall, and then they'd take advantage, because Spock were going to create a federation, but it was a long operation. But he had operatives all over the galaxy, taking scientists and information. That's what happens in the books, right? I don't blame you, Martin. I will be waiting myself better to be said. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, it's not that. I mean, it's the same ventilation system, isn't it? With fresh air and all that, you know. And that's what's rather worrying about it, you know. I mean, you just got to be so bloody careful now, aren't you? You know, I mean, I think cinemas are going to be around, but I think they're going to be like if you feel like the real cinema fanatics, like there'd be a fan base to it. But I mean, if you've got a big telly, you've got a decent sound system, you know, why not do it in your house? I mean, it's true, and at least you got the cool, you know. I mean, going to the cinema as well. How much is a bag of? I mean, my local one, I've got a big one near me, and you're talking like, you know, if you're going on a date or somewhere, going with somebody, you're talking 30, 40 quid just to go to bloody cinema. But it's 12.5 quid to get in anyway. It's not like the old days when you got a double bill. Do you remember we used to get a double bill and you could stay in there all day? Right. Cold Jane, I was concentrating a bit more on her cleavage than her acting. Yes, that episode where she's in the swim in the river and she's on the boat with the doctor. I think everybody remembers that one. Her cleavage and her accent. Nicola Bryant Perry appeared in the last 2 episodes. She did. And Star Trek Continue, she was great in that. She's a really good actress there. Surprised she never made it much bigger. Joseph Adam, I wish Magic Roundabout and Thunderbirds come out on network. Big fan of the original Magic Roundabout, the French one. The remake were all right. I did watch the film, actually, with Robbie Williams voicing, I think, Dougal. And that one, I watched it over Christmas. I caught I sort of missed the first 5 minutes, and I watched it, and I thought, this is quite good, isn't it? But has anybody seen the Blue Cat? The Magic Roundabout and the Blue Cat, and the Blue Cat steals Zebedee's magic moustache. Yes, check out the Blue Cat. It's a Magic Roundabout movie made in the 70s. It's very up there. It's classed as an LSD type movie. I mean, I've never done that, but apparently it's got a very cult following for LSD and all that. The Blue Cat, the Magic Roundabout and the Blue Cat. Dougal saves them all. But when you get Zebedee's moustache, you're omnipotent. You're like Q. It would be nice if William Shatner or really any Star Trek did a cameo in Strange New Worlds in a Star Trek Star Wars movie. That'd be interesting. Like Disney might buy up Paramount. You never know. Daniel's up topic. There was a story written by Judy Garfield Reeves Stevens for Enterprise Season 5 where Archer got a distress call from Prison Planet. When Archie went to the planet, he found Mirror. Yes, because the Tantalus field was also a time machine that transported you interdimensionally. And that was the episode they were going to do instead of Mirror Darkly. That is true. I talked about that this afternoon. So you're right there. Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to have seen that. They were going to do it, but William Shatner wanted a lot of money. And they said, we're not paying you for it, you know. Joseph Adam was watching Buck Rogers on Blu-ray picture. Oh, yes. Yeah, fantastic transfer. You know, to Blu-ray, it is a fantastic transfer. I bought. I reviewed Voyage at Bottom Sea, the 1961 movie, this afternoon, and the Blu-ray transfer to that is superb. Seeing Will Allen's set, sort of like really coloured up, is interesting. Did a beautiful transfer, and there's some great extras. I do recommend it, Joseph. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, 1961 movie. Walter Pidgeon and Barb Reed, and of course Michael and Sarah. Daniels, could they still do that where Discovery goes to the future and find Mirror Curb? Well, that'd be interesting because now they could probably pull that off, you know. But it's rumored now that Jason Isaacs is coming back, so as Prime Lorca. But I don't think Mirror Lorca's dead. I know we saw him got vaporized, but I think he was being transported into the Mycenial network. You know, that's where I think he was going. Do you know what I mean? There was a story written by right, Joseph. I was watching Daniel. Could they still do that? I think it's possible. I mean, you could have an old Emperor Kirk on a planet 1,000 years in the future. You know, and he's been there for years just in isolation. You know what I mean? You know, you could, yeah, you could. I think you could pull it off that way, but to actually put him into like William Shatner, I just don't think you could pull it off. I think you could if you did it that way. It'd be interesting. I was watching book. They could still do that Miracle in the Future and find Miracle. But yeah, Martin, I didn't knew that your favorite Doctor Company fucking isn't. Andrew, I hate him. I met him, you know, and I'm not being funny. He was fucking horrible. Well, I met him years ago at this convent. He was right funny with people. You know, honestly, well, I've never been a fan of him. You know, he shouldn't have even whoever put him in that. He used to annoy me. He did. You know, he really. I'm glad. You know when he went on board that cyber ship and he crashed into Earth, I was jumping for joy on the couch. I was screaming my head off. And have you seen the DVD? If you buy the DVD, right, there's an extra scene, right, where he crashes and survives the crash and he gets eaten by a dinosaur. And this Cyberman head there goes, excellent. And it's fantastic. Hate him. Sorry. I'm getting all antsy, Andrick. Can't wait to go back to work in the end of the year when infection's down. Yep. I'd be glad. Yep. Yep. Captain Kirk will have a grandson named Kylo Ren. Oh, please, I hope not. I bet he's got a few kids out amongst the galaxies, old Kirk. Mirror Lorca is in the Mycelium network. I think he is, yeah. Well, you know that scene when he fell through that trapdoor, you know, when that shield went off and he starts flying into space, you know, after battle on that Emperor ship. And then he looks like he gets vaporized. I don't think he's vaporized. I don't think he is. Because they've got to play her story out, the Empress, haven't they? She wants to get back there and get her empire back. So that's going to play out as a big story, is that, isn't it? She's not eventually she's going to get back to her own universe. Jane, Captain Kirk will have a grandson named Kylo Ren. Mirror Lorca is in the Mycelium network. Joseph, I bet Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea and Time to the Land Giant would be on Disney. I'm fair about all that. I think the Irwin Allen universe is all connected. I do. I think without realizing he created a universe. I think Lost in Space is the future. Time Tunnel, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Land of Giants are all different eras. Because Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea set in 1980, is one of it in 1980. And I think Land of Giants was in 1980. So it's all the same universe. Project TikTok was created in the 60s, which is still running in the 80s. But in 1999, with the technology gained from Project TikTok, they created the Jupiter program and started building like the first ships that are capable of light speed, getting up to high speeds to another planet. I think all that universe, even Tower and Inferno, is in that universe. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, I do. I think it's all one big universe. I think Irwin Allen created one big universe. So they all come from the same world. Land of the Giants is another dimension next door. It's like a parallel universe. An episode of Sliders where they come sliding through and this big arm chases it through, but it has to pull its arm back. And I reckon they went to Land of the Giants in that. But all we did was see this big giant hand come through. And I reckon that was a tribute to Land of the Giants. That Sliders have been there. Captain Infection. Captain Kirk will have a grandson, right? Maybe Daniel. Maybe either Prime Lock or Mirror Lock will join Section 30, would you? Could be interesting because he's out there, Prime Locker. We never really found out what happened to him. Said it was dead, but are we sure? I believe Kirk can still take over the Empire. Wesley, oh God, please. I believe if Kurt never inspired Mirror Spock to kill his Kurt and take over the Empire, oh God, Wesley Crusher. Yeah, again, probably is an evil version of him out there. It'd be interesting. I wish Family Guy would be on Disney. Yeah, I'd like to see it on there. They've got Simpsons, though, aren't they, on Disney Plus? I've been watching bits of Disney Plus. I've got it. I should be watching a lot more of it, but I still watch more on YouTube than I've got Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, right? And I still watch more YouTube than any of that. Work that out. Work that out. I only jump on to Netflix when there's something I want to watch, And same with Amazon. I go on when there's something on there, But it's. Do you think Willie Martin and Patrick Troughton are underrated? No. I think they're of the time. Daniel, Martin, do you think Marvel's Ventures canon? Yes, but they've been zipping about all over the place, haven't they? So they moved them in time in new series because of the Infinity Gauntlet. That's how they've sort of kept the connection away. But if you go into the 5th season or 6th season, the Confederacy, they do mention Thanos. He does get a mention, so it's connected. So it's the Netflix verse as well of Jessica Jones and all them. But it looks like the MCU saving 2 of the characters. I think Jessica Jones is getting saved in Daredevil and the Punisher. I think them 3 characters are getting saved. They got it wrong. There was so much potential with Luke Cage and Iron Fist. But, Iron Fist were a disappointment. And Luke Cage, it got a bit silly in the end. So, but I did like the first season. One more question before I go. Have you heard Louise Mitchell's come back on? I don't watch EastEnders, buddy. I've not seen EastEnders in 15 years. Jane, please no more JJ Abrams. I agree, Jane. Here. Daniel's up to. I hear they are doing season 32, so probably. I've not watched Simpsons in about 15 years. Possibly longer. I watched it when it first came out. But then somehow I just got a bit bored of it. I think I moved on. They were like Family Guy and all other ones, weren't they? Right. A couple of more minutes, and then I'm going to go to the fish and chip shop and get something to eat, and I might order it. And, get on with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Right, guys, so I put 2 videos today. I will be doing some more stuff. I'm trying this news thing. If it's rubbish, it's rubbish. At least, I tried it. I'm still learning this editing software on here. I'm getting there. But, tell me what you want to say. And, but I've got some stuff coming. Got a couple of reviews coming up, which you're going to find interesting. I've got something that's going to I think it might freak you all out, actually. I bought something. It's on its way. And I looked on YouTube to see if it had been reviewed, and it hasn't. And it's from an iconic TV series. I'm not going to tell you what it is until it's here, But I'm quite excited about it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Club season 31 of Simpsons has just finished. It's back in the autumn, I think. Jane, what's your favourite episode from your first series? Time Lapse. Yeah. Daniel's hot topic. Some people say that Marvel Agent of Shield is not canon. Some people say it's canon. Well, I think it's canon. But Agents of Shield is getting replaced with Agents of Sword, aren't they? Because Shield gets upgraded. Shield gets upgraded to Sword. Like the governments of there's been that much extraterrestrial contact now that the MCU Earth creates Sword. So it's going to be interesting. We saw Sword for a couple of minutes being set up at end of Captain Marvel. So I hope so. Right then, guys, I'm going to go. It's been 45 minutes. I will be on next Tuesday. I won't be on Sunday, but I will be on Tuesday. I'd say, yeah, same time. And I will do a much longer show next week. Jane, Cannonball are really funny. They are the classics in this country, Jane. Joseph, I'm now going to talk to Land of Land of the Giants, Danger Man. Sorry, it's late started. Had my pasta. Cool. You enjoy that, guys. Club. I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and I can't wait for tomorrow's show. And Mike, awesome to see you again, bud. And great, just a nice, enjoyable chat. I should do longer, but see if I start doing 2 hours, then I don't want to start boring people. I think like an hour's enough, isn't it? So, guys, let me know what you want to see next week's stream. Just leave comments, and if you want to talk about it, let me know. Stay safe, everybody, in these crazy times we're living in. Protests and governments and pandemics and asteroids flying past the Earth on Saturday. I mean, oh God, I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you? Right then, stay safe, and I will speak to you soon. All right, guys, it's been an awesome stream. Really enjoyed tonight. It's been good talking to you all. Yeah, Jane, Mike, Joseph, Cochran, Daniel, Cormac, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next Tuesday at 5 o'clock.